Good morning, gamers. It is me, Jailbreak, and today I'm going to show you guys what I consider to be the best way to install tweaked apps and games on your iPhone, iOS 17 through 17.5.1 without a computer, without a jailbreak, and the most important part, without revoke. So let's get right into it. And the way we're going to be doing that is through FlekStore. Now, if you knew my old channel before it got terminated, I made a couple videos on FlekStore, and the perks of FlekStore in comparison to Scarlet or esign or EonHub or any of those is that it basically takes everything good from those apps and combines it into one. You get the wide app selection that EonHub has, but you also get the ability to sign your own apps like esign and Scarlet. So let me show you how to get it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come over to the FlekStore link in the description, and you're just going to hit get. And then it kind of shows you how to get it. You click on the share button, you scroll down until add to home screen, and you just add to home screen like so. So then you can go ahead and open up FlekStore. And you're going to want to head over to device, and you want to hit add device. And it's going to try and install a configuration profile. You're going to hit allow, and then you're going to go over to settings. Now, the reason you do this is because FlekStore basically uses the unique UDID for your device. If you're, say, going to get the Pro version, which I'll talk about in a second, but you can see that it loads up, says success, and we can open up FlekStore, and it should say that our device is connected. Now, I already had a certificate, as you saw there before. That's because I had gotten this, a few months ago on my old channel, but now we need to get a certificate. And the easiest way to do that is to head over to the newest tweaked app store, Jailbreak. I just made this yesterday. It's loosely inspired by esign. Basically, my ultimate goal is to kind of make this my own and make this a hub for Jailbreak videos. So that way, I don't have to include like a bunch of different links. This can just be a hub for like everything because there's a lot of repeat links. Anyways, the easiest way to get certificates is to go to the Apple P12 Telegram, which is linked there, obviously. And we might as well just get the newest certificate because it's currently signed. So you're just going to want to save it to your files like so. And I already have it. So then you want to find the certificate that you downloaded in your files. For me, that was in iCloud Drive and then downloads. But you can always just, look it up. It's very easy to find. And then you want to find the certificate, which should be around here somewhere, as Sun Life Everbright. Tap on it. It'll create a folder. And then you can see there's going to be 3 files in there. A README, which just tells you the password. And then the 2 files we actually need. Because if you head into FlekStore and you wait for it to load, head to device, add certificate, get started. You can see we need those 3 things. So we're going to hit choose file. You're going to find the folder that we just created, and it'll take me a second to find that. But once you find it, you're going to add the mobile provision, do the same thing with the P12 file, and then the password. If you get them from that Telegram, the password is, I'm pretty sure 100% of the time, applepl12.com, like I just did, but it was on that README file, so you can always just go look there. Assuming I typed it in right, we just hit confirm. And you can see you have a certificate, so we're good to go. Now, before we install apps, there's one more thing you want to do. Back on Jailbreak, you want to install this DNS profile, because what this is basically going to do is prevent that certificate we just installed from revoking easily. So you're going to trust it the same way we did FlekStore. Now, some people have concerns over this DNS profile. I've been using this a lot, and I know a lot of people who use this, a lot of very trusted sources who, have even gone into this and made their own version. This is safe. However, I will probably be creating my own DNS thing in the future, to 100% say that this is safe. So anyways, now that what did we do just now? We installed the DNS profile. You can head back into FlekStore, and now we're ready to install our apps. So you can see there's about any app you can think of on here. I think I'm going to install this IPO Go app, but you can install any app you want. Additionally, you can head over to the signer page and you can sign your own app. So I'll show that in a second. But I'm just going to do IPO Go, and you want to hit sign app. And then you're going to wait for this to finish. And I might already have the Pokemon Go app according to this. And you're going to wait for it to install, and then you're going to hit install. And then you just wait for it to install on your phone. There we go. If at any point something fails to install, like you get some sort of like unable to verify error or like unable to install, just comment it down below and I will help you. Or go to the description of this video, as I have some fix videos on how to either install revoked certificates or just to fix any blacklist or revoke that you might have. However, This certificate is signed, so it should work just fine. Any second now. Any second now, this should install. While it's waiting to install, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of thing. Obviously, you need some support in creating Jailbreak Hub, my new tweaked app store. But there you go, Pokemon Go installs. Untrusted enterprise developer, so we're just going to head back into settings and trust it like we've done so many times before. And then you can go and enjoy your app. I'm not really going to get into Pokemon Go. That's a whole... Now, it just so happened that while I was recording this video, the Sun Life certificate actually got revoked. While we're probably going to have a new certificate soon, if you're unable to install it, like you can see when I click it now, it's saying no longer available. You might get some sort of error like that. There is actually a way to bypass this revoke. Remember, we downloaded a signed certificate. However, there's a bunch of certificates here. If you go through and just try a bunch of these, you're bound to find one that works. I'm going to show you the one I think that works the majority of the time. And that is this certificate right here, the aldogroupinc.zip. This one's been revoked for like a year or something, but what's good about this certificate is that you can install it even when it's revoked with the DNS profile. I've already installed it a gazillion times, but yeah, so you're just going to go ahead and install the Aldo group. And just like with the Sunshine cert, you can tap it, you'll get the folder, and then you can head into FlekStore, and you can use that certificate instead. So it's the exact same process. You add the certificate, you add the P12 and mobile provision files, and then you can go and install your apps. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to use the signer feature where you can actually sideload your own IPA files that you've already installed. I'm just going to install this Misaka IPA, which I guess has to download, and then you just hit sign app. Now, there is a file limit size, but I'm going to show you something you can do to get around that in just a second. But you're just going to want to wait for this to upload, sign, and then install. Once it finishes signing, you just hit install, head to your home screen, and wait for it to install. Now that we're using this like DNS and revoke certificate combo, this should install just fine. If it doesn't, I've got a bunch of fix videos you can find in the description, but you should see it working just fine once this decides to finish installing. There we go. I can tap on it and it opens up just fine. This thing is like outdated, so it might not actually work. Yeah, you might have to trust it in settings like we did by just going to general, VPN and device management, and then finding Aldo group and trusting it. Now, if you're tired of having certificates revoke or, having a file limit size for the signer, there is something you can do. You can see right here, we've got this developer certificate plus premium access for $15 for a one-time purchase, and then 2 months free plus $3 a month after for this premium access thing. So let's start with the developer certificate for $15. Basically, $15 allows you to get a certificate that works for a very long time without getting revoked because it's your own certificate. It's not just a general enterprise certificate. And even if it does get revoked, FlekStore will give you a new one. So that's good enough, just getting the $15 one-time purchase. I've done it before myself. However, you also get 2 months free of this premium if you buy the $15. And if you want to keep going, you can get all these perks like changing app names, having a much bigger file upload size, being able to get apps from third-party sources, downloading IPA files straight from FlekStore, and so on. If you are pretty into this, if you sideload a lot of apps, I highly recommend at least getting the $15 one. It's $15 one-time purchase for, all these apps that are never going to revoke. And say if you get like Spotify Premium for free or something like that, it's worth it. So if you're into that kind of thing, and you can ask me more about it in the comments, I highly recommend the developer certificate. But that's pretty much all. If you guys have any problems like with certificates being revoked or something not working, be sure to comment down below and I will help you. You can also check the description for some fix videos and see if that works. But that's pretty much all. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.